Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Sherlock Holmes crimes and punishment. We are going to be moving on with the phase of investigation where we're going to, I guess, interview, questioned, John, I believe his name is. The question, I haven't actually checked if this game is an autosave or do we even manually save. Okay, interrogate suspect, examine his belongings. Okay, that's someone else.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay, yep, everyone's so happy to see me. Whoa, what happened there?
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Okay, let's head to the evidence room first, I would say. Watch me get this wrong. Evidence room. Alright, we can just walk right through, right on in. Is this it? Laid out for me.
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
Okay.
These abbreviations mean something. But what?
We have a ring. And the more important thing is the inscription. From R. Dawson.
From R. Dawson.
To my friend and partner.
And partner. 1883.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I'm missing part of the inscription.
My friend Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Oh, we're just going to take
A
it.
handkerchief with the initials JHN. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Alright, that is it, I'm assuming. I'm sorry, what is that? Is that just a... There's a snake. I'm assuming that is a jar of a snake. Alright. Okay. I just want to see in terms of the Scotland Yard. This one we need to search the archives. Can we do that now? Out of curiosity, or will it... Here, let's just see. We can. We came here. Okay. Let's get all our information first before interrogating him. Okay, so our archives, which is 1983 Dawson and Negligent Investment Fund bankrupt, negligent missing. The Dawson and Negligent Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Negligent, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Negligent is wanted both by the police and his creditors.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
All right. So, map, please. Head back to Scotland Yard. Oh boy, he's not the most fun loading screens. I don't know. I mean, either we just get a black screen of text, or we get some animation where nothing's happening. Basically the same thing, really. Staff room.
Locked.
Okay, I was hoping maybe we could talk to him. This is the morgue. I can go into the morgue. Is his body here already? Sorry, I just want to see. Okay, you can hear like sounds from the outside. Okay, there's nothing actually to see in here. But at some point, we will be in this morgue some other time. Alright. Ah, it makes sense. The interrogation room would be somewhere past the guarded doors. Oh, come on. John Negligent. You didn't change your name that much. Unless you're like a son.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
Okay, sorry, I said your last name wrong. Nelligan. Is Peter Carey actually Joshua Nelligan? Well, I mean, I'm really jumping ahead here, but...
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan. The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Oh.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
Okay. Shabby cat. Expensive fabric. Okay. So he's elaborate buttons. Are they different buttons though? Oh wait. Short sleeves. Okay, so this is old. Calluses. Scars. There's one more thing. Thin neck.
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Father's jacket. I already did the ring's engraving. John Nelligan is wearing expensive but worn and ill-fitting jacket that had previously belonged to someone else, most likely his father. Okay. So I think that's what we would have to go with.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Okay. What's happening? Okay, that's just a new profile. He's 19 years old. So yeah, I'm gonna say that Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan are the same person. That's my hypothesis right now. Ship's logs for the year 1883 might put some light on connection between Peter Carey and Nelligan's father. Okay. Oh. Actually, why am I doing this? We can just... Oopsies. Okay, well, at least this lets me know there's no save option, so everything is autosave. Damn it, what am I doing? Let's head back. Come on. Woodman's Lee. Then we can, at the very least, let's look at the, Oh, wait. But we don't... Oh, wait. No, sorry. The ship logs. We do have that. That is available. Here we go.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Peter Carey Master, Charles Allison, Henry Joe. Okay, is there a particular name here? Oh, wait.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
So, wait, what year did he say?
Log notes for June. Nothing unusual.
Okay.
Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
What does it say? Canadian Pacific Railway.
Canadian Pacific Railway. CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, not that. Task for Wiggins? And this is, sorry, find a use. A piece of stock exchange certificate belonging to the CPR. I was hoping... Okay, here's the notebook. CPR. Okay. If we go to our deductions here... Never mind. Oh, wait. Where's a knife? But he did not have time to use it. The murder act. A notebook with a blood stain on its cover indicating that it was dropped. Okay, I was hoping there would be something more, but... Okay, so I don't know how I'm supposed to go about this one. Wiggins might help to find the crew of the Sea Unicorn. He should be somewhere on Baker Street. Okay. That's what I was wondering, like, how do I go about pertaining Wiggins' usefulness tasks? Oh my god. I was supposed to say his expertise, but I'm assuming Wiggins is just a kid, if I'm remembering correctly.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Okay. Puppy, hi.
Brave
Hi, Toby.
Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Okay. And we technically didn't find him, but sure. Well, we have the means of finding him. Okay. Let's draw my new facts about the case. Right, Scotland Yard. So I'm assuming we are just heading to talk to Lestrade himself. Nope.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes, he refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
He's very excited. So excited. Okay. Hurtley's belongings.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Oh, what type of shoe?
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5. The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Okay. I'm assuming, though, that we can find a use. Okay, so let's head back to... Well, there's two places. I need to go to Woodman's Lee and check the boot print. Not the boot print, but the boot size against the ones that miraculously have been staying on that ground forever. They've kept it nice and sheltered. Okay, let's drag it.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Okay. Do they match the tread, though? Okay, we can make a particular hypothesis. We can make a deduction, but let's head to Baker Street. Do a chemical analysis. Assuming the CPP one, no, not CPP, CPR is going to be till later. If we can match it up with something. Okay, so everything's in your room. Let's make our way there. Oh wait, is everything in your room? I'm sorry. Your makeup set's in your room. Here we go. My bad. It's not like it changed. It's somehow...
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Right after the orange reagent, or... Is there an easier way to...
First condition.
Okay.
All 7. Second
All 7 have to be
condition.
used?
Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay. I don't know if they mean right after, but either way, so we have all 2, 4, 6, 7. So we know orange needs to be the third. And the blue has to be somewhere there. I have no idea. I mean... Make it colorless.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Okay. To be frank, the instructions are somewhat unclear to me.
First condition. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay. Oh, so if it's blue... So one... I mean, could be blue, blue, green. So if we use a blue reagent, then the third one has to be the orange. I'm just wondering about the colorless one. Cause I did blue, green, orange right away.
First condition, third condition. Colorless reagent.
Okay, and colorless reagents can only be added after. So that way would be blue, blue, green, orange. No. Okay. Then it has to be colorless.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
I'm somewhat thrown off by this. And then
First
just...
condition. All 7 reagents should be
that I
used.
know.
Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay, so either way, anytime I use a blue, that means the orange... Unless it's blue, blue, green, orange, orange? I have no idea. Mostly because I don't know if it's saying that the orange one has to be used literally right after... Like, anytime you use the orange, you have to use the colorless one, or if it's saying otherwise.
No, something isn't
Okay.
right. I need to start the reaction
Oh,
from
it
the
even
beginning
says.
again.
So it says, okay, so there we go. That answers my question because it showed me what I did wrong. So this one, when I use the orange, colorless has to come right after. So if it's like, how's this gonna work though? Because blue, okay, let's just say colorless, orange, 2 of them. Yeah, then the blue doesn't really work out. Blue, 2 colors, orange, colorless. Unless it's blue, green, blue, and then the... Because that way, and then that way the orange comes after... Always comes in the third after the blue. I know it doesn't make sense me just saying it like that. I feel like I would definitely need a visual. Oh, come on. My god, I think I got it.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
There we go. What's the next step in
Let us
this?
see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery. I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
Did you ask them well, but I beg you to reconsider something and remember our vows. I have done nothing dishonorable for which you something me. Okay. Dialogue. And this one we still need to find a use for this. Alright, let's head back to Scotland Yard. Get our investigation going. Oh, I can make it a deduction. Let's make a deduction first, after this cutscene. Sorry, not this cutscene, this loading screen. Okay. Missing tin box. No? No gardener. Carrying on smoker. I kinda wish these things would stop moving. Something here. Impaled like a butterfly. No? Oh, okay. It literally crosses them out. Do any of these work? I'm literally going through it all. Okay, so this is definitely not it then. It's nothing to do with Liam Hurtley's letter. Hurtley's footprint. I don't get how any of, like... Because supposedly we can connect the dots... what? There being no gardener? Liam Hurtley's boots match the footprints at Woodlands Lee, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies that he was their gardener. Okay. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Shapes of noses, okay.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet?
Okay, I was wondering if he would say anything else, but nope. Alright.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are? and exactly what happened that you should be brought here.
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you, but you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Okay. Let's do this first. Oh. Old scar. Oh. Is that the same plant remains? Gardener's hands. Okay.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Well kept.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
I did as you asked, and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley. That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
All right. I think I might go swipe it over. And we'll see. I don't want to continue this investigation too long, but... because I think we might be close to finishing, I would almost say. I say this, but I could be completely wrong. We'll see whether or not the set cuts off early here. Not cuts off early,
Locked.
but... Madame, you have some explaining to do.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Thanks for the key.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. Suspicious. Alright. Got the key.
Let's see what could be hidden here.
Okay, we're just gonna go in the first person perspective. Okay, so I literally can't do anything but use the T. Shed floor. Ill-fitting plank. Haha!
Let us see what is in this box.
Oh dear God, what is this? Rotate all. Rotate. Oh boy. And there's that. What the? Oh. What other options are there? I think that's it. Assuming that's it. Oh! And we can switch. Okay, well this is really the only one that matches up. Okay, that's interesting.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me all the time that I have known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been bound by God. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life a living hell, but bruises fade, and you must not worry for me. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, back to Scotland Yard. Oh, there's apparently another deduction that I can make. No? Seriously? I'm missing... Oh, is it literally just this? But none of these are... Because the only new thing is this, right? Break-in attempts. Just literally clicking on everything. I don't know if there's like... Oh, there is. Okay, that was something. Retrieving the notebook. The break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in the pool of the victim's blood. I already did this. This proves the guilt of the person. Did I not already do that? Either way. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi.
I'm not saying another word.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
And that's just a random guy. Okay, wait, is this not where we're supposed to be? Oh, I'm supposed to talk with her, jeez. Jumped the gun on that one. Well, I mean, it's two people in that relationship, but she would be the... Ma'am, I need to confront you about your lies, even though it took me a while apparently to figure it out. It's not Sherlock, trust me.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Here we go.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. Now it says... Is there a way... Because... Like, how do we use... I want to use the CPP thing, compare it with a notebook, but... Would I just go to... But it's on his shelf here? I'm confused about that. Like this, there's still something we can use for this, right? But how do I use it? Unless, okay, maybe I have to go to Scotland Yard. Let's go to Scotland Yard. Compare it with the... Oh yeah, and then we also still have the whole thing with the sailors. Is it maybe... Ah, here we go.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Okay, finally.
I wonder if these are connected.
Sorry, I keep saying CPP.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Okay, finally. Anything more here? Oh. Valuable bond certificates were kept inside the stolen tin box. John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been the motive for him to murder Peter Carey. Okay. There we go. What do I need to do now? Wait. Oh, we can talk to him. Yoo-hoo!
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belong to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go! I'm innocent!
That is to be seen. Okay. I guess we can end it here. I didn't see a save. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, I'm assuming we just talked to Lestrade here.
How is the investigation going, Mr.
Nope.
Holmes? Do you have any idea?
What about... Maybe we had... the problem is I don't know if it's saved or not. That's my main issue. Will we met in current case? So there's still way more to be done. Can I seriously open deductions while I'm here? I can. Okay. This is... Denies that... Can we actually... Begins to cry and say that she cannot forgive Hurley for what he has done even though she still loves him. Here we go. It has been confirmed that Liam Hurley was flirting with Peter Carey's wife and even fell in love, but it didn't go beyond the affectionate but harmless letters and words. Hurley's presence at Woodman's Lee on the night of the murder is explained by his affection towards Judith Carey and the fact that he worked there as a gardener. Okay, so that's two connected synapses. Two motivations. Two possible suspects, I should say. Okay, I'm going to end this set here, I guess.
What should we do next, Holmes?
And hopefully it saves. I don't know. I think everything's just auto-saved. So either way, thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya.